Welcome back. It's a fucking lag is going. We stop for a second. Welcome back, guys. So today we are doing Raiden story quest. Yeah, I wanna play. Basically, I wanna play Mizuki story quest, but it told me I need to complete first Raiden both story quest. So we are doing that. We are going to complete about Raiden story quest.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences can be catastrophic.
Now what
It's
happened?
not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hey, buddy.
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
So are you mocking me?
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm
Oh, yeah,
Master
that's right,
Kamaji,
I
sir.
remember.
Call me Ippe.
Ippe. Sound like you're pissing sometime.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do.
Now what?
We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
I had the storm present the Shogun wheel.
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
Guys, you guys remember it? Isn't there say when the Hydro Dragon try, the sky will be, the rain will happen? The emotion sometimes disturb them like the rain. And for some reason, whenever Raiden Shogun yells, it's that the thunderstorm came out. I'm not saying anything. I'm really not saying anything. But I don't think it's going to be possible for Raiden to be a Electro Dragon, because how can a dragon be an Archon? Yeah, don't they hate the Celestia or something? So I don't think she is.
What?
But also
So
she
her
was going
will
to.
changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
She's not that bad. Well, she doesn't try to challenge Celestia. I mean, to go closer to Heavenly Principle. Who knows? That would be a little childish.
Oh yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, she could just strike us with lightning right here. Which would also be pretty scary.
Don't worry, Tavra. We have just.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liu as god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign.
Don't worry, she's not going anywhere. She just become Archon for it's only just 500 years. They were Archon for 2000 of years. I don't know how long they will be.
A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
Does seem like a valid concern. There must be a reason for change in storm.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
The music doesn't match the scenario we're talking about.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryo Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Yeah, I can see the fact they were with Fatui and possibly response for the war that happened.
Huh? Why is that?
Paimon wasn't there at the time. They responsible for what happened. For war, Inazuma War.
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now?
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes,
Damn.
you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the
So-
moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him.
I feel bad for him. It's all because of his dad.
Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking
what?
charge of the situation now.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryo Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh,
Something's going to happen.
okay. Take care then. Come back soon.
We haven't met the Raiden Shogun. He's a
If you
story
think
quest, right?
about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryo Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right? If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Maybe you could invite her out for a while.
You can actually do that?
Yeah, sure.
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
So come on, we all know who this
Sounds
is.
like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
I drop.
Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right?
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Yeah, Miko. Where is the fox lady? There she is.
Narukami, please. See the protection of the Electro Archon. May the blossoms of
Wait 1 minute.
Sakura
Sister.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Actually, I want to ask you something.
How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I? Surely you could at least humor me by engaging in
Yeah, the
some
nurses, I
small
remember.
talk first.
Yeah, no, no, sir. I remember she gave notices to Scaramouche, right? For saving us. I still wonder. Nothing,
Then
I don't
again,
know what else.
I suppose your frankness is part of your charm. So tell me, what is the matter?
We heard the
So-
Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
The Grand Commission also need attention.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway.
So she's on break
Since
right
the
now.
battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
Her temper is this hard to
Her
believe.
power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dongo and light novels when I went to see her.
I know it, the real reason. So the real reason with this, I know it. No, something stupid. It's going to be something stupid. I know the real reason is going to be so stupid. But this, just because she doesn't get some light novel and drank milk. I guess I can't believe.
Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving.
Yeah,
Oh, I could hardly bear to see
yeah,
her
that's
that
definitely
way.
sad. I know some stupidity will happen.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
We literally have a guy who literally drink all day. And we have an old man who just fake his own dad just because in some dramatic way possible. And then you tell him it is impossible to hear. It's not beyond the realm of possibility.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you.
Nah, for me that was pretty much true.
Faye seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying she's fine, right?
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard
Okay.
about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
Maybe she gone struck crazy.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
I do it for you.
I like that answer.
I know it.
Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, Miko.
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh,
Why?
and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
I wonder if we're going to question Shogun because she never asked us some questions.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Oh, we
Sure.
got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person, not even esteemed travelers like yourselves. Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. This is authentic.
It's a little difficult to forget. Feel free to check with Migo.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Yeah. Venti, can you be Venti with us? I'm sorry, it's going to be so much fun with other Archons being here. You know what? I actually want a story quest or a quest where we meet all the Archons together. I want to see their interaction with each other. How fun this will be. Imagine. Two Archon meeting each other.
She's
Five
pacing
Archon.
back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Two Archon meeting each other. Electro Archon, Fire Archon. Yeah.
How did you get in?
Is it Shogun or is it
Trespassers
the
are to
puppet
be
or-
eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden.
It's not. It is. It's the puppet, the Shogun.
Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Follow Raiden by.
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What did you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Do puppet really need rest and relaxation?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Yeah.
Paimon gets
Let me meet
it.
your mother.
So this is all A's doing.
Yeah, it is. Let me meet your mother.
Why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Why not put the mine address?
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Have you manufactured?
It's you two. It's been a while.
Yes, she did.
Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Don't do that. Domain expansion. The domain expansion. How long is this?
That was terrifying. Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's not not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
She's right.
Is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions.
Okay, it's
Currently,
like a
the
Skyrim
Shogun
first.
is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
That's what you mean by forbidden. So it was all you doing.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity. And thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No, she was not created to ever be turned off.
What?
Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
You're so strict with yourself. How the fuck you even made her?
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
Yeah.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
What?
Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
Okay, so that's what's going on. You and Paimon tell us about the storm and the chaos.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it!
It's just a minor error.
Right.
This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
The fact this happened because of the puppet, not because of her is telling us how strong she is. So everything was body work over nothing.
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
that's
you'll
it.
teach us where to kill
I'm
the
not
puppet.
making excuses. It's the truth.
It's excuses. I mean, you try to make it robot and then tell us.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Any progress on your thought about eternity?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
Come with us, get a change of pace.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest.
Yeah, and you need some time.
Who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia?
It might do everyone some good. You didn't laugh in a long time, I
It's
bet.
unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice. All right, then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What?
Yeah.
But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
The
I have
body is
ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
She doesn't know.
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go!
It's basically a date with Shogun. Why does it sound like some anime title?
There's a familiarity to the set.
She was saying something? Anyways,
Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
let's go. A date with Shogun. My dream.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it.
When you came here last time,
The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
I mean, we can't change nothing. Time will change everything.
The Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
This is giving me so much fun. This is actually giving me so much fun.
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Did you forgot what happened?
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
It seemed like a bit of an overreaction. Don't Shogun normally patrol around this part?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
I guess makes sense.
What do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
Yeah.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic.
Yeah, Mora. Just don't
Wait a
forget that.
second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Yeah, she's Archon.
Of course
Definitely
I do.
Archon.
There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait,
Damn. What do you mean by... Wait, what? She said, what do you mean by me too?
anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
It's because of you.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
Yeah. I was gonna expect the other way. What do you mean? And we said Morax. And he's like, wait, he's the one who created Mora. How kind of he doesn't have it on? That's gonna be so much fun. My phone couldn't even handle the game, bro.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
I have a feeling it's gonna be so much fun. Yeah.
What's the Shogun doing here? What am I supposed to do in this situation? I'm so nervous.
I'm going back. What the fuck happened? This is gonna be so much fun. Yeah, she definitely is Archon. Broke.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk.
Dango, yeah,
and so
definitely
on.
going to buy it.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience.
And what was that?
For example,
going to enjoy it.
my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk.
It's kind of funny how Liz loved sweets and everything and Skyrim doesn't.
The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Yeah.
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected?
It's because she is.
Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both Dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
Sure, why not? Just palm on and you drink the hang of it.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like... porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this Dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you.
I know it.
Sales are very average.
I know it.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly.
Yeah, but afraid of changes. That might actually be pretty good. Consider they're afraid to try new things. Think they don't.
I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dango milk.
You say you like sweet.
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time.
I want some dessert, but to be honest, I don't like dessert much.
By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure. Let's go and have a look.
Shogun!
Yeah.
Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
He just wants to browse your books.
Yeah.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yeah, Miko is a friend, bro. Did I not do that?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
Tell the name.
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
The Almighty Shogun is going to develop.
Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form.
Yeah.
Don't take them too seriously. It's
So
all
what is
just
it?
a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material?
Now what happened?
I know every individual word in these books' titles. So why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat Sansetia's to become stronger.
Yeah, definitely isekai novel. Yeah, definitely isekai. Even they are making fun of the genre. That is too long.
It's so long.
Yeah, they're definitely making fun of the isekai genre at this point. The attack is so long.
Is it true that hilly trolls grow stronger from eating Sansetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
No.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
It's imagination. Whatever I want to do.
So
Yeah,
it's
basically.
made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly trolls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilly troll life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Yeah.
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Too modern, I guess. It's first, I'm no place in eternity.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
Alright then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
Yeah, a true friend.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
The Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited. This one. I'm going to take this one. In this book, the protagonist is struck by a lightning beneath the thunder Sakura and wake up to discover he has become Raiden's Shogun. Prior to this event, the protagonist is nobody who gets bullied by everyone. But after becoming the Raiden, he acquires the unlimited power. The application of this one appears to lie going from powerless to omnipotent. Even the protagonist in a journey to finally break free from their low self. It's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist steadily becoming Raiden's soul.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around.
Yeah, that's really Miko's style.
Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
I think it's quite original.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
Foreshadowing. I'm just kidding, I don't even know what they're talking about. But it could be foreshadowing, who knows? If someone pushes Paimon, turn out the Paimon is someone caught, but who knows? I'm still at that story. Life made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer. This one rhyme. The book is a martial story starting low, focused on fighting between different gangs. The protagonist aspires only to become a humble novelist, but gets caught up in the wall of gang staff because of a martial art ability. The silent point of the story is that the protagonist never joined any faction, but is constantly assumed to be recurrent master of one faction or another. The martial art pro who see the protagonist as their enemy are always making scene. The protagonist is stuck in the middle of all of this, all the while clinging their tight to dream of becoming a novelist.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
Paimon, have you tried to become someone you dream, like you want to be something? It's not that
Someone
strange.
like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
The protagonist had admitted will. He doesn't want to be a master art. He wants to do what he likes.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
The stupid epic that is a tale of my youthful love life. This book is about a love story between a very mediocre man and a 7 beautiful women. It is kind of a account of protagonist's daily life, featuring many. Are you gonna read it? The writing is solid, the person is elegant, and the author is willing to bring out the unique charm of each character in the story. But the story stops at a crucial moment when the main character, childhood sweetheart, is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense
Paimon,
Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
I hope the author gave her a happy ending.
Right. Yeah, it's just a novel. But please let the author have a heart, please.
Classic. She's not going to get a protagonist, Paimon. Did you forget what happened in the love story? The childhood friend always lose.
The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
Who knows?
That's all of them.
Well,
Let's try to explain them to A.
Where is she?
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Yeah, this one. You know it on the Almighty so good. I'm sure this one. Huh?
Hey! Paimon thought we agreed not to bring that one up.
We have to bring this one up. This was the most interesting one out of all.
It's okay. I find it quite interesting. I didn't realize that this was how ordinary people viewed the Shogun. She would never use the Muso no Hitotachi as frivolously as she does in the pages of this book. Nor would she ever use it as a means of venting emotions. In reality, the reason for drawing her blade determines the martial form to use and the degree of power with which to imbue it. Since there is such a great deal of difference between the story and the reality, I don't feel offended at all. On the contrary, I find the author's powers of imagination quite admirable. That said, I hear that Yae Publishing House's novels are all reviewed by Miko herself.
Yes, I guess
Which
someone
means
did.
that the content of this book must have been approved by her. In fact, no. It may even have been her idea in the first place.
Yeah, I can see
What do
that.
you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I
Interesting.
decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
It's human nature to seek change. Change is inevitable. True. So change will happen. We cannot change that.
I
But I'm
disagree
saying-
with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
Time will change anything. Time will change everything.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas.
But as long as you remember something, the things will always stay with you. I believe in this. As long as you
It's
remember
not
something.
the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Don't mention
This
it.
may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Well, why don't we take a photo?
Great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again,
Okay.
I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
Used to be go out for a while. I'm sure two of your best friends will so much happy to meet with you.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
So, what are we supposed to be?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time. So it makes a great souvenir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically a
So
drawing.
what exactly is striking a pose?
This photo is visual.
Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right? The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems.
Yeah, it is so embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. First, I kind of understand. Whenever somebody tries to take a photo of me, I feel embarrassed. Not gonna lie.
How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This. Okay. I'll try that.
Wait, let's try it.
Well, I'll leave the decision to you. This doesn't feel very me. Is this okay? All right.
Next.
Well, I'll leave the casual.
This one. This one, yeah,
How
this
about
one.
this? This feels
Yeah,
quite
this one.
natural.
This
Okay,
one.
let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
Sure. No. If I'm going to take it's going to be good. Yes, now it's good. The best photographer.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
It's just a
I
record.
thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's fun, dude.
That's what makes it so special.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me?
That's a good.
And if she is me, then who am I?
This is the same question we asked in our staff for every single day, like.
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler. Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
Yeah, it is
my existence. Huh.
Yeah.
I think I understand.
Can you get a hello? No, where is this thing?
I am me.
The setup part came
There is only one of me. But I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
Yeah.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence.
Yeah.
Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Human will be always human. Inazuma will always be Inazuma.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today.
Get us out of our side.
Maybe you can't tell.
Not you, yes.
But all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma. Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened.
Omnipotent God statue. So she remained as that statue isn't hers. Her. So definitely Asteroid, the god of time. That statue.
Perhaps... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
What's just happening?
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's find out what's going on.
Okay, let's see. Let me guess, he ran away. Yeah.
Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you.
Yeah.
The almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Are you looking for your
Yes.
master?
Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Well, let's try him.
Kujo
Consider whatever.
Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future.
Yeah.
So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere.
Why?
I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups.
Something's wrong.
The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
I get it. Let me guess, it's something to do with Amigo.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then...
Maybe they haven't finished, Maybe they haven't finished.
Yeah, I thought of that possibility too.
My pet is always keeping
Someone of my
around.
rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
We can go check things out for you.
No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiation. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
That's commitment right there.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains.
Maybe it's a escape disaster. Or maybe a
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Someone definitely idiot is going to try to fight her, yeah.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Shit, okay. Oh, we finally get to play as her. Jimmy, go check. The weapon, okay, the rank artifact. I can see it, but okay, C3. The damage is not good. The crit damage, but still. Energy recharge. Yeah.
Let's light it up! Full throttle!
Why are there Ronin? This is a Tenryo Commission base!
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Yeah, they are fucking idiots. They try to fight Raiden's Shogun. Like, imagine, you have to be a moron.
Finally, it's my lucky day.
Okay then.
Boom!
Everybody stand back! Look at you, Boozle! Yeah!
There's more!
Try and stop me! Incinerate!
Do they need more?
To oblivion!
Wait, what happened? See, 3 archons are literally broken. I forgot how broken they can be.
Let's get down to
Shine
business.
down!
Wrath from the skies!
To the fairy. To the fairy. Let's get down to business.
Incinerate!
Going somewhere?
And done.
To the fairy.
Incinerate!
Finally. My lucky day.
Why do they never admit I'm going in? I'm a rock!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Let's get down to business. The perfect distance.
Diana Special! Thank you!
Pyroclastic
And
surge!
done.
Rev the engines!
I don't even give them Mavika Popper and she's still doing this much damage. She's still broken.
It's my lucky day. To the fairy.
Incinerate!
What?
Burn it down! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Cheap tricks.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Done. Too easy. This is too easy for me. Yeah. We have 2 Archon to the other side.
Look! It's Kujo Kamaji! But who's he with?
What the hell is going on here?
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
Consider the fact we just fight so many of your god enemy trying to kill us. I think it's pretty
And
much.
these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
No, what is
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis.
Wow.
These are all falsehoods.
So this is what's going on.
Why, you two-faced... You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
You really want to do it?
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Wait, is there going to be a cutscene?
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel.
What's
Do
wrong,
you
kid?
not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
What's wrong, pussy? Talk.
Well, never mind.
I don't know.
What about one of you then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou commissioner.
What's wrong with you guys?
Does not a single person dare to face me?
He's going to do it.
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt Decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong, but that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform.
Mad respect for this dude, bro. The mad respect.
Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. Come forward.
It's going to be a cutscene. I'm pretty sure this was cutscene. I see this one. Some of the edits.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
It was expectable. I mean, imagine you just get a version here. No, he's just an NPC, so you're not gonna. Oh, he's dead. Blood and Genshin Impact. Is that blood and Genshin Impact? I guess the game is not PG friendly. Oh, he's dead. He's definitely dead. Is he alive? Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's definitely dead. But mad respect to the dude who are fighting the Arco like this. No one can win, but still do it.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins.
I guess you're forgiven, dude.
Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Yeah, you see what happened to this dude? You're gonna get far worse.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood.
Oh my God.
Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Sure. I guess I'm pretty gonna done the quest.
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
I mean, Shogun was modified after her, so...
You think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
Maybe that's what he was expecting.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes.
Yeah, there are some things that never change.
I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets, and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryou Commission?
Not a chance.
Yeah.
Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased.
That's true. I actually like why she did that. That's actually pretty good. Because even though they helped him, but the past mistake will not go away, right? She's right about this.
Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead.
Will you do the Mizuno directly?
I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time.
The erosion.
As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is.
It's pretty good story, Cass. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty good.
This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
A character development here has happened, and it's about the character, like we learn more about Shogun, how she wants to change and everything in the future. It's actually good.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
Next time we bring you some fun later.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay.
I think we do.
I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
I want to know in which angle Paimon look human and traveler.
Okay, see you next time. Considering a lot of what happened,